Good morning, GHU TVers. I'm Kate, and I'm here with the beautiful Shay.
Hello.
And we are here working for the first time together, and we're really excited because Shay also teaches Pilates. So I'm in like my happy place this morning, and we're going to do the hardcore Pilates workout number 2. We're using that mini ball today and some light hand weights for a little extra oomph in your workout, a little extra spice. So Shay and I are using 3 pounds today. Honestly, you could use 2 water bottles. You could use 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound. I wouldn't go heavier than 3. It does get pretty heavy. We'll be using those for exercises like the 100. So if you've done my other Pilates workouts, you can imagine how challenging that's gonna be. Shay will offer you modifications today. You know them if you've been doing my workouts. At any time, if that neck hurts, bring it down for me and let's get going. You ready, Shay?
I'm excited.
Woohoo! Here we go. So Shay and I are gonna set ourselves up for success. We're gonna separate those hand weights right from the get-go. So you have one on each side of the mat. And let's grab that little mini ball that you've got, bring it along for the ride. We're gonna turn to our side so you can really see what we're doing today. And we'll start out by just rolling down to the floor with some control. So knees bent, feet planted to the mat, a little bit of energy on that ball. Tuck the tail and just articulate yourself down. So this is only 30 minutes, team, but we are gonna fit a lot in that 30 minutes, offering you the total body package today. Shay and I are gonna bring both legs up to tabletop, remembering our Pilates principles, right? Core stability and ribcage stability. We'll bring the ball between our heels, and our palms are gonna go down to the floor, finding our Pilates stance. That's just your toes out, your heels in, like you're holding a big wedge of cheesecake. Nice big inhale to prepare. And let's press out. Exhale, push those legs long on the diagonal. Give me a squeeze. Tighten that internal corset. Flex the feet and bend the knees. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, point and push those legs long. And bring it back in. Nice big breathing to warm up. I want you to think about inhaling in deeply through the nose and exhaling out deeply through those pursed lips. That forced exhalation is going to set the stage for the rest of this workout and really engage those abdominal muscles. One
I'm already
more here.
feeling this.
Already, here we go. Now remember, again, Shay's going to show you the modifications team. So if you need a little help or if it's too much, look back to her. Feet go to parallel, Shay, so nice and straight. Our legs are on tabletop. Going into our second footwork position, we're gonna point those toes, squeeze that mini ball, bend back in like you mean it. Exhale, point and reach. Bring it back in. 3 more here. And in. 2 more. Again, where do you feel it? This is where we're finding that connection to start on our workout today. Last one. Shay, gently point the toes for me. Lower the legs on your diagonal without your low back popping. Flex the feet and pull up. Point to lower. Squeeze and reach. Woo, my belly's shaking already. Squeeze and reach.
I feel it in my quads too.
And last one. Squeeze and reach. Give me a little bit of a bend in the knee. Bring the legs to tabletop. Hands are gonna come onto those hand weights for our ab prep. So it's not gonna be our typical ab prep. We're gonna add on a little bit. Again, look to Shay for modifications. Hands are flat on your hand weights on the floor, and I want you to push some energy into those weights. Shoulders are down on the mat and collarbones are wide. Chin to chest, inhaling to prepare. Exhale, roll the weights away from your body. Stretch your legs long, give me a squeeze. Belly's anchoring to that mat. Bend the knees in. Head, neck, and shoulders come down. So now we're warming up the top of the abdominals, right? Squeeze and reach. Pull and roll. 3 more here. Find that energy line from your center, from your core. 2 more. Bring it down. And last one. And bring it back. Great job. Now I want you to think again of all our Pilates principles, working on our form, our stabilizing muscles in our breath. Going into our 100, this is the Pilates warm-up. So our first set, the weights are just gonna stay down on the floor. Hands are long again, like you just had in your ab prep. Chin to chest, head, neck, shoulders curl off the mat, and we reach longer than we think we can. And we pump those arms like we mean it. Toes apart, heels together, big breathing, Shay. Inhaling in through the nose, out through the mouth. That's 10. You've got 9 more sets. Inhale in, exhale out, squeeze that ball. 3, exhale out. I'm gonna add some spice after the next 2 sets. Exhale out. Shay's showing the modifications. Last one like this. Exhale out. Reach for those weights. We go back to it and pump it like you mean it. Straight wrists. Really nice connection on those abs. Exhale out. Good. 4 more sets. You can do this. Exhale, squeeze. Beautiful. 3 more. Bend those knees if those quads are on fire.
Mine are on fire.
Bend those babies. 2 more. Exhale out. Great modification, Shay. And then last one. You've got this. Exhale out. Bring it all the way in. Woo! All right. So let's take the ball out from between those inner thigh muscles, between the ankles rather, releasing your inner thigh muscles, and give ourselves just a little stretch. So the ball is gonna come one direction, the knees go the opposite. Just waking up that low back. Stretch. 1 more set, just stretching side to side before we finish that ab 5. So we're not going in chronological order today. We're throwing in some fun stuff. We'll do single double leg stretch right now, but I've added a little twist. So we're gonna bring that ball to the knee on the inside. Stretch the leg out. Head, neck, and shoulders curl up. Now I want you to feel this energy. Energy down and up, energy in with the ball, and we're gonna pulse. 1, 2, squeezing that ball to the knee, and switch. 1, 2. 1, 2. This is our 4th. You have 4 more. 3 more.
And you can keep your shoulders down
2.
if it's too much for you to lift.
Yes, ma'am. And last one. Head, neck, and shoulders come down. We reset the stage. Great, great point, Shay. Arms go up towards the ceiling, going into our double leg stretch. Again, keep the head down if you need to. Look to Shay. Chin to chest. Curl all the way up. Ready? Same thought process. Out for 2. Squeeze that ball. In for 2. Forehead to knees. Out for 2. Squeeze that ball. In for 2. Beautiful. 3. Get those arms working. This is our 4th. That means you've got 4 left. Yes, you can. 3 more. We only have half an hour. We have to really challenge ourselves today. 2. Last one, Shay. Woo. And bring it in for 2. Woo. Lord have mercy. Head, neck, and shoulders go down. Turn your neck to the left and the right. Stretch it out a little bit. We'll take that mini ball, put it back to our weights that are just holding that ball for us. I think my hair has gone awry, but we're just gonna let it fly. Hands are gonna go to those weights. Legs go up to the ceiling, Shay, and we're gonna do that scissor that we talked about, adding a little bit of fun to it. So for your scissor, we're gonna take that inside leg, pull it in. I'm gonna bring my head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. Shay's gonna modify by keeping your head down. And we'll pulse up for 2 as you bring the leg in. Roll those weights away. 4 more. Pulse, pulse. That's right. 2 more. And bring it in. Woo! Feel that one, Shay?
Yes, inner thighs.
Inner thighs, yes ma'am. Now bringing those hand weights back into the hands, wrap the fingers for safety. Bring the arms up towards the ceiling. Legs extend towards the ceiling, and we're gonna frame that inside leg. So it's a scissor with a twist and a pulse. So our inside leg comes up. I want you to think about wrapping the rib cage at home. So rib to hip, and we pulse 1, 2, lift our arms up, and pulse 2. There you go. 3, think about that cross-body connection. That rib to hip I just talked about. You're reaching further and out. You have 4 more. Reach, reach. Can you reach a little bit further than you did the last time? 2. Ooh, my goodness. And last one. Bring those knees in. Head, neck, and shoulders come down. You are doing awesome. You've got this. All right, next, roll over. Using the base of our hand weight to give ourselves a little push. We're going to bring the head, or the legs over the head rather. So we're gonna start with that Pilates V, and again, Shay's gonna modify with the bent knee. So the legs are on the diagonal. We take a nice big inhale to begin. Legs go overhead. Legs become parallel to the floor if you can. Circle the legs away from each other, around and down. Bring the legs back to that diagonal.
My knees are bent, and I'm just rolling
Overhead,
halfway.
circle down to connect on that diagonal. Beautiful. 3 more like this. We're gonna do 5 in each direction. And again, look to Shay for those modifications. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
At home, can we flex the feet as we roll down? Oh, hamstrings. One more time, legs overhead together, separate, flex the feet, return on the diagonal. Now we have to reverse it, Shay. So the legs separate at the beginning. We roll over around, flex the feet here, and bring it down. Separate, over and around, flex the feet overhead, and roll to bring it down. 3 more like this, modifying where you need to. Are you using the tricep? Are you using the lats, the back of the arms? 2 more. Never any pain in Pilates.
No.
We're using those muscles. This is our last one. Roll to bring it all the way down. Shay, the legs are gonna come back to tabletop. Our arms are gonna go into that little kind of tricep press position. We're going into our coordination next. And we're gonna add a little jazz to this one too. Head, neck, and shoulders curl up. Push the arms and legs out to that diagonal. Option to keep the neck down if you need to. Open the legs, close the legs. Bend the knees, fold in those elbows, but curl up a little bit deeper than you think you can. Forehead to knee connection. Exhale out. Open, close, bend, and fold. Beautiful, team. 3. Open, close, bend, and fold. 2 more here. Reach, find your diagonal. And last one here, reach, open, close, bend, and fold. Head, neck, and shoulders go down, Shay. Twist out that neck side to side. So I've kind of created the opposite of coordination. It's still coordination, but we're adding a bicep curl to it. So we'll flip our wrists. Now the elbows are hovering above the mat and elbows are connected in towards your ribs, so you feel the arms working for you. Chin to chest, curl all the way up, push those legs and arms all the way out, open, close, bend, and fold. You're in a bicep curl. Curl up a little bit deeper, reach, open, close, bend, and fold. Beautiful. 3 more here, reach, open, close. Oh, yes, you can. 2. How we doing, Shay?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. She says it's so calm. Bend and fold. Hold right here. Shay, head, neck, and shoulders are gonna come down in 3.
Okay.
Can you hold it for 2 more?
I sure can.
2. Bring the arms long, head, neck, and shoulders come all the way down. Woo! All right. Arms to the ceiling, feet to the mat. That will make you happy. Going into those glutes a little bit. So, coming up into a shoulder bridge, just to first start and elongate that spine a little bit. So let's lift those hips up towards the ceiling, Shay. Keep the arms still, pushing up to the ceiling, and just elongate our spine and roll down because it feels good.
It does.
And let's do that one more time again, just because it feels good. Inhale, lift the hips up to the sky or ceiling. Nice big air. Exhale, bring yourself all the way down. Now I'm going to keep my pelvis neutral, meaning I'm not tucked under, I'm not curved up, just nice and flat. Imagine you've got a ruler above those hips. lift the hips to a hover right above your mat. So now your buns are floating basically. Fold the inside leg in, reach it up towards the ceiling. We reach the leg down towards the mat. The arms go overhead, but our ribs don't pop. And we lift the leg and the arms towards each other. So it's a lower and a lift.
So modification, you would keep your hips down.
Weight, yep. Or weights could stay on the floor too.
Yep.
Yep. This is a lot of hamstring, a lot of glute. We are working that back chain. 4. You've got 4 left. Is that ruler staying balanced on you?
Yes.
Woo! 2 more. Hold it here, Shay. Toe up to the ceiling, weights to the ceiling. Tap that caboose. Lift it up like you're poking out a 1980 ceiling tile. Push it away. You know the ones I'm talking about, don't you? 3. 4. 4 more here, team. 4. 3. Count it down. Work for it. 2. And last one. Bend that knee in. Arms go wide to the side. Stretch out those arms and just twist out the back. Knees in. We twist the opposite direction. Just a nice gentle stretch in between legs. And stretch. Bring it back to your center. Arms go back towards the ceiling. Shoulders are down to the mat. Lift that caboose for me. Bridge it up. Other leg goes up, and here we go. Reaching, lengthening the arms and legs away from each other, and pulling back in and up. So we want to be mindful we're not popping the ribs like I'm showing right now. Keeping ourselves stable and centered. One side might be more challenging than the other for you. That's very normal.
Yeah, my right side's harder.
4, same.
Yeah, this side's easier.
4 more. Work. 3. We're about to raise the roof in 2. Last one, hold it right here. Drop those hips. Poke out that ceiling tile. Woo! My side wants to give up,
Yeah.
but we're not gonna let it. Modifying if we need to. And 4 more. Poke that ceiling. 3. You're done in 2. Relax in 1. Arms out to the side, knees bent in, and we stretch it out. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Bring it back to center. And stretch, stretch, stretch. And bring it back to center. Shay, our weights are gonna go right to our hips.
Okay.
We're just gonna let them go and flip over onto our belly for some quick extension work using our ball. So flipping onto your belly, grab that ball along the way. Great. So now the hands go to the ball. Our elbows are out to the sides of the mat. Our feet are flat on the floor. I want you to push into your ball. Let your elbows lift off the mat. From here, we're just gonna lengthen that spine towards the ceiling, finding extension. Inhale here in your extension. Then as you exhale, roll your ball out in front of your body. Inhale, bend the elbows and lift, lift, lift. Be mindful that you're not overextending that neck. And roll. And 3 more here. Nice and slow. And roll. 2 more, lift. And roll. Last one. Lift 2, 3. And roll. She and I are gonna play a little game. We're gonna take that ball to the outside hand, and it's like the breaststroke. We're gonna pass the ball. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Pass the ball. Knock over your water bottle from one hand to the other, and bring it down in the front to a hover. We're gonna do 3 times one direction, 3 times the other. Okay? So, Shay, you ready?
I'm ready.
This is a lot. Lift that ball up. Circle to the back. Open up those collarbones for me. Pass the ball and lower. And lift that chest. And lower. And last one, lift the chest. And lower, reverse it. You can do this. Reach. Passing that ball over the crown of the head. And lower. Last one, reach. And lower. Ball goes to the hand weights. Just to hold it, push back to a child's pose or shelf stretch in Pilates, whatever you want to call it. Recover around that spine. You guys are doing awesome. Nice big inhale, exhale, stack up your spine nice and tall. Grab those weights. We're going to standing next. Okay. Little Charlie horse going on there. Okay.
A little water.
Yeah, water's good. Water's good. All right, so coming to our Pilates V in our standing position. Shoulders are down the back. Collarbones are again open. Take a side-to-side bend for me. So one arm up towards the ceiling, other arm hugging in towards the side of that leg, the hip. Stretch over for 3 and 1. Now both arms come out to the letter T. Reach. And we flow to the other side. So we're strengthening and lengthening one side of the body and getting a stretch on the other. Back to our
crackle,
T.
pop over
I
here.
know, free adjustments. I just saved you a trip to the Cairo.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And bring it up. And over. Last set, Shay. Enjoy these, guys. We're not quite done with the hard stuff. And last one. And reach, reach, reach. And bring it all the way up. Arms come down. Great job. Going into our little sparklers, I call these. So Romana, who worked under Joe, actually invented this one, and it's really a challenge. So we have a squeeze in the feet. Our seats wrapped in that Pilates V, and I want you to squeeze your glutes. Now bring your arms up to shoulder height. Shoulders stay down away from the ears, and it's a little tiny movement. So we're gonna circle in. Work the back head of that shoulder. Is your belly still tight to your spine? Now we're gonna draw like we're holding sparklers on the 4th of July and bring those sparklers down an imaginary wall. Imagine you're making little circles. Once you get to the bottom of the wall, about hip height, reverse your circles and lift back up. Very good, Shay. And reverse your circle to come back down. We're doing 5 sets. We're in the middle of our second set. Reverse it to bring it back up.
The smallest movements are always the hardest. Aren't
Yes, because it's all about that control, right?
Yes.
Coming down for our 3rd set. Woo!
I feel it.
Is that belly still tight?
Yes, it is.
Reverse to bring it up. 2 more here.
Oh, this is making me sweat out of
Bring it,
everything.
I know, from the inside out, all the way up. Now, Shay, a little balance challenge.
Okay.
Releve, lift those heels.
Oh,
And now we circle down. 2, 3, done in 2, done in 1. Reverse it. I lied, you have to go back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the arms up high. Lower and lift those heels 5 times. Tap, squeeze to lift. Tap and lift. 3 and squeeze. 2 and reach. Last one and lift. Arms come down.
We're done?
Almost, almost. Okay, now I'm gonna turn to the side so you can really see what we're doing. We're getting into that 100 position in a standing position, but we're not doing the 100. So back to our Pilates V, standing this direction. We lean forward like we're being blown in the wind, reaching forward. My palms are reaching back towards Shay. My shoulders are open though. And I want you to feel the belly tighten to the spine. Push the hands to the back of the hips and float those weights up. And it's little tiny pulses. Little tiny pulses like that 100. And go back to that 100 breathing. Inhaling in, exhaling out. And breathe for me. Inhale in, exhale out. Beautiful. We're on our 3rd set. Just like the 100s, there's 10 sets of 10. You can do this. Lean into that wind, Shay.
Yes.
Exhale out. Halfway done, team. Inhale in. Exhale out. You have 5 more. You can. You're getting stronger with each set. Those arms are gonna feel this later, but you're gonna like the change you see.
Smallest movements once again.
Yes.
Are the best.
3 more. And exhale out. Stay with me, team. 2 more. Big breathing. Exhale out. And last one. And exhale out. Beautiful job. Bring the feet to parallel, and all we're gonna do is roll down and stack stack up our spine, taking a break. We've got one strong push left. So chin to chest, roll down. Use those weights to stretch out that spine. Stretch it, stretch it, stretch it. Let your head drop like a rag doll. Woo! Now roll yourself all the way back up, taking this time to just reset that spine. Low back, mid back, and upper. Ooh, I heard a crunch. Okay, we're turning back to you guys. We are almost done. So this is our last big push. We're coming into what I'm told is third position in ballet. I know you're surprised to know I'm not a classically trained ballerina, but I'm not. So it's heel to arch, right? We're going into a front lunge. It looks like this. We're gonna slide the front leg forward, and in our first set of 5, our spine stays upright. Our arms come to the ears if they can. How could we modify? Hands at chest is great. Okay, so we're here, and then we bring it back. Let's go for 5. So reaching forward, finding that lunge, and pressing ourselves back. And reaching forward, finding that lunge, and pushing it back. And 3 more. Reaching and pulling. Reaching and pulling. And last one. Reaching and pulling. I'm going to set down my weights for just a moment. Okay. It's live TV and I've lost my headset. So the next set of 5 is going to be with that spine reaching with the arms. We're coming into that kind of lunge position. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna hold it for a 3 count. Reach out, lunge, hold, 3. Spine in line with the arms, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Find that work. Find the glute. 1, and bring it back.
And this is too much, drop your weight.
3 more, that's right. Stretch, belly in and up, 2, 1, pull it back. Last one here. Reach, 3, 2, 1, bring it back. Woo. Switching sides, go back to our third. We've got this. Ready, Shay?
Ready.
Here we go. Spine stays upright. Lunge, 2, 3, pull it back. Slide, 2, 3. Are you using that core to lift the weights?
Are you breathing?
Yes.
People
You
hold their
are. The
breath.
answer is yes.
Yes.
2 more here, Shay.
I feel
And
it.
pull. And last time. And pull. Now we're really gonna lean into that wind. We're going for it. Last set of 5 and cool down. Slide and reach, lean. 2, 3, belly in and up. Push. Ooh, I almost lost my balance. Lean. 2, 3.
Our arms are getting tired.
Really tired.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 2 left. So those strong girls at home, and I love you, who are like, I'm gonna do this with 15-pound hand weights.
Yeah.
You do you. I'm doing it with trees. And I'm done. So our last one here, Shay. Stand up nice and tall. Beautiful. Hand weights go down to the floor. We're going to drop them off and leave them there. Head, neck, and shoulders round down. And nice and slow, we stack up that spine again. Come halfway from me. Bring your chin to your chest and just circle those arms out. For 3 big circles. Let those shoulders go. Reverse. 3 big circles. Now we come all the way up. Low back, mid back, upper. Feet go to parallel. We're just gonna stretch it out. Arms to the ceiling. Hand to wrist. Reach up without that hand weight and bend over to the side. Stay here for 3, for 2, for 1. Lift and switch. Over for 3. Belly in and up for 2. 1. One more to each side. Giving yourself that stretch in the hips.
Stretching is my favorite part.
Stretch in the shoulders. And last one. Reach. 2, 3. Bring it all the way up and down. Let's take the arm out in front of the chest. Give it a little love and rotate to the side. Look over the back shoulder. Oh, that's gonna help you later, I promise. Are your hips still, or are they rotating? Try to keep them still. And switching sides. Stretch out. And release. And that, my friends, was your Hardcore Pilates number 2 workout. Thank you so much for joining us today. Feel free to stretch a little bit more after this or add on another workout to get that heart rate up before or after. You did an awesome job, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.